Have you ever wondered why Monaco is so expensive? How much does it really cost to own a property and live there? Monaco, the tiny yet ultra-luxurious principality on the French Riviera, is known for its breathtaking coastline, world-class events like the Monaco Grand Prix, and its reputation as a playground for the ultra-wealthy, but what really sets it apart is its staggering real estate market. Did you know that Monaco has the highest property prices in the world, with an average cost of over 50,000 euros per square meter? That is more than double the price of real estate in cities like London and New York. With a population of just over 39,000 residents and a land area of less than 1 square mile, space in Monaco is extremely limited. This scarcity has made real estate in the Principality one of the most sought after and expensive in the world. There are no sprawling suburban neighborhoods or massive estates. Most residential properties are high-end apartments in luxury buildings with stunning sea views. Monaco's popularity isn't just due to its glamorous lifestyle. The Principality has no personal income tax, which has made it a major attraction for wealthy individuals looking to maximize their earnings. However, the cost of entry is high. Owning a home in Monaco is not just about the purchase price. It also involves a series of additional expenses that can add up quickly. For those considering buying property in Monaco, understanding these costs is crucial. From purchase prices to taxes, maintenance, and daily living expenses, the financial commitment is significant. But what exactly does it cost to own a home in Monaco? And how much does it take to maintain that lifestyle? In the next part, we will break down the cost of buying property in Monaco, from the average price per square meter to the differences between apartments and luxury villas. If you have ever wondered what it takes to call Monaco home, stay tuned. Buying property in Monaco is one of the most expensive real estate investments in the world. With limited space and extremely high demand, the prices continue to climb year after year. But just how much does it cost to own a home in this exclusive principality? On average, property prices in Monaco exceed 50,000 euros per square meter, but in the most prestigious areas, that number can be significantly higher. For example, in districts like Monte Carlo and Larvodo, prices can reach as high as 100,000 euros per square meter. That means even a modest 50 square meter apartment, which is roughly 540 square feet, could cost between 2.5 million and 5 million euros. For those looking for more space, larger apartments and penthouses can easily exceed 20 million euros. In areas like Fontvieille and La Condamine, which are slightly less expensive but still luxurious, prices tend to range between 35,000 and 60,000 euros per square meter. These areas offer a mix of modern apartment buildings, waterfront views, and a more relaxed residential feel compared to the bustling Monte Carlo district. Standalone houses are extremely rare in Monaco due to its small size, but there are a few. The price for a villa in Monaco starts at around 50 million euros and can go well beyond 100 million euros for the most exclusive properties. However, these homes are in very high demand and rarely come on the market. Purchasing property in Monaco also comes with additional costs beyond the purchase price. Buyers are required to pay registration fees, notary fees, and administrative costs. The registration fee alone is 4.5% of the property's purchase price. Notary fees typically range between 1% and 2%, while additional administrative costs can add another 0.5% to the total. While Monaco does not have an annual property tax, apartment buildings often have high service charges, covering maintenance, security, and amenities like pools and gyms. These fees can range from a few thousand euros to tens of thousands per year, depending on the building and location. Financing options for purchasing property in Monaco are also different from other markets. Most buyers pay in cash, as mortgages are not as commonly used, and when they are, they typically require a significant down payment, often 50% or more of the property's value. In the next part, we will take a closer look at the cost of living in Monaco, from everyday expenses to tax advantages that attract the world's wealthiest residents. Living in Monaco means more than just buying a luxury property. It also means adapting to one of the most expensive lifestyles in the world. From food and transportation to utilities and entertainment, everyday costs can be steep. Even compared to other major global cities, one of the first things to consider is groceries. A weekly grocery bill for one person in Monaco typically ranges from 200 to 300 euros, depending on shopping habits and dietary preferences. Basic items like a loaf of bread might cost 3 euros, while a liter of milk can be around 2 euros. Fresh produce and meat are often imported, which increases prices. A dozen eggs may cost between 5 and 6 euros, and imported fruits like berries or tropical items can cost more than 10 euros per kilogram. Dining out is a common part of life in Monaco, especially with its wide selection of upscale restaurants and cafes. A meal at a casual eatery may cost around 30 to 40 euros per person, while dining at a mid-range restaurant will usually be closer to 70 or 80 euros. If you're looking at high-end or Michelin-starred restaurants, prices can easily exceed 200 euros per person without wine. Utilities are another factor to include in the budget. Monthly costs for electricity, heating, cooling, and water for a standard 2-bedroom apartment typically range between 200 and 400 euros depending on usage. Internet service costs about 50 to 60 euros per month. Getting around Monaco is relatively easy due to its small size, just about 2 square kilometers in total, but cars are still a common sight. Owning a car here comes with high costs, including parking fees, insurance, and maintenance. Parking spaces are limited and expensive, often rented for over 3,000 euros per year. Fuel is also priced higher than in most neighboring countries, with a liter of petrol averaging over 2 euros. One of the reasons many wealthy individuals choose to live in Monaco is because of its favorable tax policies. Monaco does not levy personal income tax on residents, a rule in place since the 1860s. This makes it particularly attractive to high earners, entrepreneurs, and celebrities. However, it's important to note that French citizens living in Monaco are still subject to French income tax unless they meet specific exceptions. Healthcare in Monaco is of excellent quality and is available through both public and private options. Residents are required to contribute to the Monaco Social Security system, which provides access to the public healthcare network. For those who prefer private care, costs are comparable to private healthcare in France or Switzerland. Next, in the final part, we'll wrap up with a quick overview and a referral sign-off for anyone considering property anywhere in the world, no matter the location, budget, or type of home. So, what's the final word on living in Monaco? It is, without a doubt, one of the most exclusive and expensive places in the world. But for those who can afford it, the rewards are unique. Between its world-class safety, stable economy, elegant lifestyle, and tax advantages, Monaco continues to attract individuals who prioritize privacy, prestige, and an exceptional quality of life. It is also worth noting that the real estate market in Monaco remains incredibly resilient. Despite fluctuations in the global economy, property values here rarely decrease. Many buyers see purchasing in Monaco as not just a lifestyle upgrade, but a long-term investment in stability and scarcity. With the entire principality measuring just over 2 square kilometers and new developments strictly regulated, space is quite literally running out. That exclusivity drives demand higher with each passing year. Monaco also has a strong sense of community, with events like the Monaco Grand Prix, the Monte Carlo Yacht Show, and the Monte Carlo Television Festival adding to the cultural richness and year-round appeal of living in the Principality. This isn't just a place to park wealth, it's a place where people live, network, and immerse themselves in a world unlike any other. Whether you're considering moving to Monaco or simply curious about its high-flying reputation, the most important thing to know is that every detail matters, from choosing the right neighborhood to understanding all the extra fees that come with owning a property here. It is a place that rewards careful planning and strategic decisions. And here's where I come in. No matter where in the world you are thinking of buying or selling a home, whether it is a villa on the coast of the Mediterranean or a cozy apartment in the city, I can help you. I will personally interview multiple realtors, check reviews, and make sure you're matched with someone who is not only trustworthy but also aligns with your personality and priorities. Best of all, this service is completely free to you. It doesn't matter what your budget is, what kind of property you're searching for, or where you're located. I can connect you with a professional who will treat your real estate goals with care and respect. Whether it's Monaco or anywhere else in the world, I'll make sure you're in good hands. Let me know in the comments what city or country you'd like us to explore next. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating places to live.